Okay, here we go. So I'm going to talk to you about keyword research now, but it's not the same as the keyword strategy, and Moonshine Media Group is not going to do this work for you. The whole idea behind this is for you to tell Moonshine Media why some keywords are really valuable and why some of them are misleading. They're not an expert on your product or service. You most definitely are. So you need to find out what people actually are typing in across the board. Do your keyword research and then share that research with Moonshine Media so that they can see not only, I'm not talking about negative match keywords, you should definitely give that list to them, but also keywords that are just similar to what your consumers would normally type in, but that's not you. That's not precisely what you do. That's more critical for Moonshine than it is for even for me as an SEO and SEM specialist, because I could always get around that with negative match keywords. But if I make a mistake in a video, well, then that's you talking, and now you're making the mistake. So when you provide the keyword research to Moonshine Media, you need to show them the historical searches per month over the last 12 months. What happened in January? Well, in January, most people are searching for this, and that's a spike in January because of XYZ. But that's not us. We don't actually sell anything in January because our season is in August or something like that. Whatever. The point is, you might not even be aware that there is a seasonal difference, and if you are aware, then you need to share that with Moonshine Media. Keyword research is a great way to guide your media strategy month by month and season by season so that Moonshine knows exactly when to focus on one specific point and when to focus on another point. And that's why the keyword research, sharing the keyword research with Moonshine is such an important factor. Now, the next thing that you're going to need to share with Moonshine is the expected click-through rate of each keyword in your keyword strategy. Now that goes more towards your keyword strategy. So you're targeting keyword A, and you're expecting a 2% click-through rate from SEO and a 3% click-through rate from SEM. Why? What exactly is it that makes you think you're going to get such a low CTR? And what can Moonshine Media do to increase that CTR? Because that's what we do, especially for SEO. You see, when we make videos for that particular keyword, your click-through rate is going to go right through the roof because everybody wants to click on the thumbnail, the image thumbnail that shows up next to your text listing. That's sexy. That's what everybody wants to see. It doesn't matter that your product sucks or your service is the worst. I still want to see that video because you're going to be the only one with a video on the entire page of Google. And more importantly, when people click on Google videos, you're probably going to be the only one there as well. And you'd be surprised, but you can probably get up to 25% click-through rate on a video link rather than on a normal text link, even if you're not in position one. So that's a really, really powerful, super powerful marketing tool. And it's free when it comes to SEO. So that's why it's super important that Moonshine gets to know what your eCTR is, your expected click-through rate, because we're going to blow that out of the water. But also, once we know that we're going to get you a 22% click-through rate, for example, because that's what we're expecting, well, that's going to change everything for you because now you can expect way more return on investment from a single keyword. Maybe we should target other keywords that before wouldn't have been even worth trying because there's only 10 searches a month. Well, if you have a video and there's only 10 searches a month, you can expect 3 clicks from that keyword. And if it's really is such a small amount of people searching for it, you could probably expect 100% click-through rate because nobody's going to be targeting low volume keywords except for you. And there's something that I like to tell my students in the digital marketing class. You don't want a million clicks from a billion searches. You want one search, one click, one sale. That's 100% click-through rate, 100% conversion rate. not only is it possible, that's the whole idea. That is the whole idea of search engine optimization, the word optimization meaning to be perfect, and search engine marketing, which is marketing to the people who are already searching for your product. It's just a question of getting in front of them and saying, no, I'm over here, got it, right here. Look at me feet, look at my face, I'm right here, buy my stuff. That's the whole purpose of search engine marketing. And you can do it better with video. You can do it much better with images, with fantastic imagery. And that's what we want to help you with. So we're going to need to know what your expected click-through rates is without video, so that we can increase, so that we can improve your projections, so that we actually know what we're getting ourselves into, so that we already know that we're expecting an exponential increase in SEO traffic, an exponential increase in search engine marketing traffic. And that's really important for search engine marketing, because suddenly you're going to be getting a lot more clicks than you were before, and you might not be ready to spend that much money on your marketing. Maybe you're going to need to reduce your search engine marketing spend in order to focus only on the most profitable clicks, which is the whole idea anyway. And that's what we do. That's what we're here to help you do with Rich Media. Expected conversion rates, it speaks for itself. What are your expected conversion rates as they stand? Are you still expecting 1.2%? Because I have news for you. When we send you traffic through video, like organic video that's really, really targeted to the right people, your conversion rate is going to shoot right through the roof. And that's what we want. So if that's going to happen, how many sales can you expect from the same traffic that you're currently getting? Is it still 1% click-through rate? 1% conversion rate? Not anymore. We have a video to get you on the page, then we have a video to keep you there, and then we have another video on the following page that describes to you exactly what you need to do to complete the purchase, what happens after the purchase, and why our product is going to blow our competition away. That is how you increase your conversion rates. That's one of the best ways to do that. To increase the people going into the funnel, that's one thing. But to push them down deep into the funnel until they squeeze right at the end, that's called conversion rate optimization. And we can do that through video, through photography, and through rich media enhancements. But first we need to know what your expected conversion rates are going to be. Expected cost per acquisition. Now, it's a little bit more complicated. An eCPA, or an effective cost per acquisition, that means how much money did you pay Google in order to get the sale? Well, you paid Google $500 and they brought you, I don't know, they brought you, brought you 100 clicks for $500. And out of 100 clicks, you got 3 sales. So what's your CPA? Well, 4 sales. Let's say you got 4 sales, just for my mathematics to be easy. You got 4 sales, you spent $500, you got 100 clicks. That means that you paid $125 per sale. That's your effective cost per acquisition. What is your expected cost per acquisition moving forward? Well, we expect to spend, again, $125 per sale. And is that acceptable to you? No, we want to get it lower. That's our job. That's our job to help you lower the cost per acquisition. But first we need to know what you're expecting. And also we need to know what your maximum cost per acquisition is, so that we can get you more volume at that maximum. Or if there is no more volume, then we'll get it cheaper. We'll get it cheaper and cheaper, and we'll get 100% of the volume, but we'll keep making it cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Either way, it's a game of up and down to work, against volume and scale and the cost per acquisition and return on investment. We can help you from the angle of creatives, the videos that will decrease your cost per acquisition are the videos that will get you the most amount of clicks for free. Yeah, is the ones that increase your conversion rate. And that way you're going to be getting more sales. So now instead of getting 4 sales from 100 clicks, you might be getting 10. Suddenly your cost per acquisition is $50, not $125. Yes, we win. Score. So tell us what you expect your CPA to be, and then we'll tell you what we think we can get it down to based on the steps that we just discussed. This is a very structured approach to conversion rate optimization and enhancement of cost per acquisition. We need to know what you expect your average order value to be. So most of the time, people will go to an e-commerce site and buy 2 or 3 products. It'll be $50 to $75. So $75 is your average order value. Okay, let's assume that that's the case. Great. We need to know what that is. But we also need to know what your maximum order value can potentially be, and who would want to do that. What is it going to take to get one of these customers to spend $7,000 on your website? No, I'm not kidding. I actually want to know, because I can get you that guy. I can convince that guy to give you $7,000 in a video. It's not that difficult, not for Moonshine Media. So if you tell us what your average order value is and what you're expecting it to be and why, then we'll ask you questions about what we can do or what the customers can do to increase your average order value. So now you're talking about a completely different monster. Instead of just buying 1 or 2 products, we're convincing people to buy 10 of them or to buy a whole set of products, because we can do that through video as long as we're prepared in advance. And that's why we need this information. Let's see, what else is there? Expected customer retention rate. Okay, this one's out of my realm. This is where David Deutsch, the global digital marketing trainer, starts to go, whoop, I'm out. Because my job is to get you sales. Moonshine Media's job is to get the customer to understand what it is that you do and to really engage your customer and grab a hold of their attention and hold on to it until they make sales. And that's fine. But they have a different role. Moonshine Media can also produce videos for after the sale. Instead of just dropping your customers in the middle of nowhere with their product and then forgetting that they exist, follow through with a video. A how-to video, for example. Those are great. Or maybe a follow-up video. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Or here's a really good example of a follow-up video. Hi, thank you so much for buying the product. We see that you bought product X. So I just wanted to let you know, just in case you were wondering, this is my keyboard. So this is the product. And I'm going to describe so just in case you're wondering, the batteries go in here. Right here. They're AA, okay? Also, don't press this button because that'll turn off your computer. Is that really that difficult to make your own customers feel comfortable about the product that they just bought? And then in that video, you can slip in the magic bullet. By the way, did you leave a 5-star review on our website yet? Because we would really appreciate that. Don't tell anybody else, but you're one of my favorite customers. You are, I promise. If you leave a 5-star review, I'm going to send you a scarf. Or I'm going to send you a, I don't know, magic amulet or something. Whatever. Give them an incentive during the after sale to leave that 5-star review. Or even better, get them to come back and buy something else. Tell them, hey, don't forget, we sell the batteries. So you might want to buy extra batteries. If you just click on that link, there's so many things you can do. And that's what we call customer retention. So, I don't know if you know this, but most companies depend on the 80-20 rule. That means that they get 100% of their customers that are new. Well, they're always going to be new. But most of their revenue comes from 80% of their customers that stay with them over the long term, especially service providers. So, that's really, really important for Moonshine Media to know about. What is your current customer retention rate? And what is it supposed to be? Because we'll tell you what it can be if we make videos for your customers. Once they come on board, they buy, they give you money, great. Now we send a video every 3rd week because of XYZ. We send a video every birthday. We send a video talking about the other products, about similar products to the one that they purchased. All of this needs to be organized in this strategy during the scope of work. You're not going to get a second chance after the scope of work is complete. You're going to ask for it, but it's going to be too late. Now's the time to talk about what happens after you get those customers and what can we do from a visual perspective, images, motion graphics, animation, or videos, or even audio. What can we do to keep your customers coming back over and over and over again and spending more and more money every time that they do? Videos can be the best way to get more reviews for your company. And then you can make videos in response to reviews that you already have or that you're going to have. Really, really great stuff. Okay, that's just about it. After that, we have your actual keyword strategy, which we've discussed. We're going to need to know which of the pages you already have for SEO and which ones you need. Because every one of those pages, look at me, every SEO page is going to need its own video and at least 5 to 10 images or more. Images that speak about selling your product. Because when you go on Google Images, if you see an image that doesn't sell, what was the point of doing that at all? Right? So Moonshine will make your photography, images, graphics, whatever it takes on each SEO page that will, when it shows up in Google Images, it'll say, buy this product, please, we are the best, in the image, or something to that effect. And the same with videos, and the same with rich media graphics. So we need a list of all of your existing SEO pages, and all of the SEO pages that you want and that you don't yet have, even if you're going to do them later. Finally, the last thing we're going to need is your search engine marketing and your display advertising landing pages. Now, if you don't know what those are, well, you're probably not a media buyer then. Media buyers create landing pages exclusively for one campaign at a time so that they have the maximum chance of increasing their conversion rates and lowering their cost per acquisition. Every landing page needs a unique video. Why? Why not? The whole point of making a landing page is making it as customized as possible. Don't you think that your customers would prefer to see a video talking about exactly what they're looking for? The answer is always going to be yes. This is the digital age now. Moonshine Media will produce a strategy to ensure that you have videos for your existing landing pages and videos for the next 18 months worth of campaigns, of landing pages and campaigns. So that's what we need. I know this was a long one. That's why I made 2 videos. And I'll see you in the next video.